Y'all tell me something. What do folks be thinking about? Like, what do folks be thinking about when they do stuff? I'm really curious. So let me tell y'all what happened to me today. I go to the hospital to take some flowers to someone that I know that was in an accident. So of course, the hospital that I went to, it had 10 buildings in it, and I didn't know because I'd never been to this hospital before. So it had like 10 different buildings that you can go to. I parked at building 1, but my friend was probably in building 6 or 7 if we had to count the buildings. All right. So luckily, I had went to visit them after I left the gym, so I had on my gym shoes and my workout clothes because any other way, those flowers would have came home with me. Okay. So when I get to the first building, I'm looking for the patient. Now, I didn't know that when people have accidents, depending on what type of accident it is, they are put into the house, checked into the hospital under an alias when they're in critical condition. I didn't know that. Okay, so the whole the woman's family who I was going to see, and I didn't have their contact information, so I stopped at the security gate or the security guard desk because again, I didn't know you had to have a different name. So I set the flowers up on the counter while I'm waiting on the family to DM me back because again, I didn't have a phone number. I know this guy comes around the corner. Remind me of John Coffey from the Green Mile, but like a distant cousin. Okay, guy, black guy, bald head, but he had one of them faces that only a mother could love. So he said something to one of the women over there. And again, I'm still on my phone. So he saw one of the women who worked over where I was sitting at the hospital, and they hugging each other because they hadn't seen each other for a while. Him and the guy and the lady. The lady was probably in her 60s, and the guy was probably in his 50s. The one like a distant cousins to John Coffey. Come, he was about to leave. He takes one of the flowers, one of the roses, out of the vase that was sitting on the counter that I had for my friend, and he proceeds to give it to the lady. She said, "No, those are hers." I said, "No, ma'am, don't say nothing." Because by the time I'm standing up, I said, "Sir," I said, "Ma'am, give him back that rose." She gives it back to him. Then by the time he frowns, I say, "Sir, please put my rose back in my flower vase, please. Please put my rose back in my vase. Thank you." What's wrong with people? And then he gonna turn around and tell her, "Well, I'm gonna bring you some. I'm gonna bring you a whole dozen." I need to go back and check and see what she gonna get a dozen of roses. The audacity. It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity. Like the audacity. You just gonna take somebody's roses out of a flower vase and proceed to gift them to somebody else as if you thought about it's the audacity of me. I really want to know what people be thinking about. I do. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. I mean, he's just gonna take one of my flowers and give it to the lady. Okay? Sir, if you don't put my flower back in there,